The problem statement that we are addressing is GDL35. A brief explanation of the problem asks us to develop a device for counting the number of passengers boarding or deboarding a bus. Apart from this, the device should also be able to sense the open-close state of the bus gate. In order to demonstrate the prototype, we have made a replica of the bus gate.
Following is the working demonstration of the hardware prototype. We are using IR sensors for counting. Now people will move through the door resembling boarding-deboarding activity. You can view the change of the counter on the white screen. On moving in the opposite direction, the counter decreases. The counter increments even if the passenger is carrying a bag or something. The system works fine even if the passenger boards the bus in quick succession. We are using IR sensors here. This is a transmitter, and in front of this there are two receivers. This is receiver 1 and this is receiver 2. When a person enters the bus, he hits receiver 2 first, followed by receiver 1. So the counter will be incremented. And when he deboards, he hits receiver 1 first, followed by receiver 2, which results in the counter being decremented. This is the internal structure of the prototype. The complexity of the circuit will be reduced by implementing this on PCB. And this microcontroller will transfer the output of the sensors onto any database. The similar structure is on the other side as well. These are the receivers. This is the transmitter. And this is the step-down circuit that we need to use. In order to improve the efficiency of the prototype, we will be introducing hardware parallelism. For achieving hardware parallelism, we are using Atmega 16. As you saw in this video, we are using just one microcontroller, that is Node MCU, for all IR sensor sets. But now, for 4 set of IR sensors, we are planning to use 4 Atmega 16. These 4 Atmega will collect the data from 4 set of sensors individually and send their decision on the 5th Atmega. The 5th Atmega will take the final decision and pass the information on the Node MCU. The work of the Node MCU is now drastically reduced and it just needs to increment or decrement the count on the cloud. Right now, we are testing the hardware parallelism part. The following video explains the same briefly using one Atmega and one IR sensor set. As you can see, while moving in one direction, the 5th LED from the right hand side gets lit. But when we are moving in the opposite direction, the 8th LED gets lit. So now we are trying to get this in the form of a real prototype. To sense open-close state of the bus gate, we will be using proximity sensors or ultrasonic sensors, as both of them are capable of detecting the status.